Hi guys, Ursa Dia here, and I am back with a fun Sims Let's Play video. I recently got the Sims 4 Snow Expansion Pack, and I'm super excited to kind of like test it out and play with it. It's probably the pack that I've been looking the most forward to playing, just because it is based off of Japan, and I love Japan. I lived in Japan. Like, I want to go back to Japan, so I'm really excited to actually like get to play this and see how it goes. So let's get into it. So first off, we have a sim that I already made because it takes me forever to make sims. Her name is Lisa Smith. This is her winter outfit, but this is one of her everyday outfits. I thought it was really cute, and it's kind of hard to see with her hair kind of parted like this, but her shirt is actually one that I love. It's kind of like a gray tank top with like a white off the shoulder button up, and I love styles where it's like a tank top with off the shoulder, like even like this outfit you can see it's like a tank top with like off the shoulder, so it's like a very like me style. And I kind of based her off of how I looked when I went to Japan, which is why she kind of has like the bangs and the light pink hair. So this is her first outfit. Then her second outfit, I gave her this, and I mainly did it because I loved this shirt. I thought it was really cute, and both of the shirts are from the Snow Expansion Pack, so I just thought that was really cute. Her formal wear, I went with a kind of like kimono inspired like formal dress. I just thought it looked really cute. Her athletic wear, I just gave her some simple like joggers and like a tank top. So I thought that was kind of cute. Her pajamas, I love because I just think that they're like really fun. And I tried to match the colors the best that I can. And I love these slippers. These are new with the pack, and they look almost exactly like the ones I wore when I lived in Japan. I still have them, but I don't wear slippers when I'm at home. But I just thought that was really cute. Her party outfit, I gave her two party outfits. This one's her more like regular party outfit, and then this one's more for festivals. And so they had these really pretty yukatas, so I gave her this one because it kind of like matched the hairstyle a bit, and it also just looked really pretty. Her swimsuit, I just gave her this kind of like really cute, kind of like retro inspired outfit that I thought matched her hair really well. Hot weather, I gave her this cute little like overall crop top duo. And then winter outfit, I gave her this kind of like snowboarding outfit, which came new with the pack. They're all like separate, like shirt and stuff. And I just thought it was like really cute to have like the sakuras on the gray color. Like, I love gray and I love pastel pink. And so I was like, this is a very like me outfit to wear. But I thought that it was really cute. So yeah, so this is Lisa. For her traits and stuff, I gave her one of the new aspirations. It's the location aspiration called Mount Komorebi Sightseer. And so it's kind of where they want to explore the culture of the Mount Komorebi world, kind of. And so for storyline purposes, I'm essentially having her move in. Right now she already has a house, but she's essentially like new to Mount Komorebi. For her traits, I gave her two of the new ones that came with this pack. So for the traits, we have the polite trait, the which kind of like they disapprove of like mean or like impolite behavior, and they have easier time with like friendly and romantic socials, which is kind of why I gave her that, because I want her to be kind of sociable. Then I gave her adventurous, so she likes to seek out new experiences, and I thought it was very fitting because if you're kind of like living somewhere new, you kind of need to be adventurous. And then I gave her perfectionist just because I really didn't know what else to put, so I kind of just went with it. But yeah, so this is Lisa Smith. Okay. Now this is our house. I already started playing with her a little bit because I tried to record this yesterday and it did not record right at all. So I'm trying again today. So she has been played a little bit, but not much. She has a job. She is a salary worker. And so she works on the weekdays. It is a Friday and she just got home from work. So she is essentially like free for the next 2 days for us to play, which works out very well for us. So I'm going to have her prepare her reports. But this is her little house. It's pretty small, but there's like this inside. Oh, and this is something so cool. There's like these little like half step ups into some of the houses. And essentially it's supposed to like imitate in Japan, like when you take off your shoes. And so when they walk in, you'll see like a little animation of kind of like wind by their feet, and it's them taking off their shoes. And so you can kind of see over here that my sim is not wearing shoes anymore. So I think that's really, really cool. But this is her little house. So she has like a little kotatsu dining area. She has like her little desk so she can do work. A very small kitchen. Over here is kind of like her living area with like just a couple seats. And I added this, she can technically use it, but it's technically for children, but it's this really cute like Sakura mochi like cushion, and I just think it's adorable. It's definitely probably like one of my favorite new things for the pack, but I think it's like really cute. And then here we have a shelf with like a little music player. Then over here we kind of have the bathroom. This house was actually one that came with the pack, but I changed it up a bit. Like the bathroom was kind of like separated, like this wall was already built here, but it kind of had like a wall here and a door here, and so like the toilet was like already a different, that's so weird. Text message? He and I were friends the other day. He came over and had hot pot. Kind of weird. But the toilet was like its own separate room, and I thought that was kind of weird because I mean I lived in a share house when I was in Japan, so like my housing wasn't like normal housing, but it was like we had a bathroom and we had a washroom and then we had a shower room, and so there was an entire washroom where it was just sinks, but in the bathroom where there were just toilets there were sinks too. And so I didn't like how the toilet was separated, because I was like, okay, so then if you go to the bathroom, you're gonna have to touch 2 different doorknobs with your dirty hands in order to wash them. And that didn't sit right with me, so I got rid of the door. I broke up this wall, and so it's still divided, but it's at least like you're not spreading germs. And then over here I have her bedroom, which I kept mostly the same. I think I just added like a shelf. So most of this pack, or most of this house, is from the original. I think the biggest changes was I got rid of a window and added a TV, and I got rid of the table and chairs and added a kotatsu instead. And I added just like small little decorations, and like I put like this little desk in. But other than that, it's pretty much the same as the pack. I didn't change a lot. Normally I just create like really badly made houses, but this one I was like, I don't feel like doing that, so I just got a pre-made one, and I added this little like outside area. But yeah, so this is it. I am actually going to do something that I forgot to do before I started recording, but I'm going to do 2 things that I never do when I play on my own. One, I'm going to try to play without cheats. If need be, and it's like a life or death situation, I will cheat a Sims need, but I'm gonna try to play where I don't have to do that. And so that's going to be a new challenge for me because I always play with cheats. I feel like with her, it's not going to be too hard because it's one person. Some of my other saves have like full houses, and trying to take care of all of that is like hectic. So I don't think it's going to be too bad with one person, but I am going to turn on autonomy, which I also never do, because when I play Sims, I kind of get like a god complex where I feel like I need to control like every single one of their movements, and I don't like when they do what I'm not telling them to do. But for the sake of this, I'm gonna turn on autonomy, so in case I'm like showing something or doing something, my sim isn't just sitting there. But yeah, while I'm here, I actually wanted to point out, whoops, yeah, something really, really cool. So when I tried recording this the other day, I was like, I had her go to like a little bar, and they were playing music, and the music was called S-pop, so it's essentially knockoff J-pop, or like sim J-pop. And I was like listening to it, and I was like, this sounds a lot like Vocaloid. I was like, obviously it's not, because it's like Simlish, but I'm like, it sounds almost exactly like Hatsune Miku. I'm like, that's so cool that they imitated it. And then another song started playing, and I was like, this kind of gives me like anime vibes, like kind of like Kuroko no Basketball, or like kind of like Fairy Tale. It gave me like, I felt like it gave me Grand Rodeo vibes, but I was like, it doesn't sound exactly like Grand Rodeo, but it's kind of like the same type of feeling. And so after I was done, I was really curious, so I looked it up, and S-pop is actually actual, like, real J-pop songs that they asked the original artists to record in Simlish for this game. And I think that's really cool. So the Vocaloid song that I was like, this kind of sounds like Vocaloid, is an actual Vocaloid song, but sung in Simlish. And then the other song that I was hearing was Ships by Kenichi Suzumura, which he's not from Grand Rodeo, although Grand Rodeo's like main singer is like also a voice actor. But Kenichi Suzumura is a very, very popular voice actor, which is why when I was listening to the song, I was like, it made, like, I immediately thought of anime, but I also immediately was like, I know this voice. I was like, I feel like it's Grand Rodeo, but it's not. And the reason that, well, it's not, but the reason I recognize it is because he's super popular. Kenichi Suzumura does things like Masato from Utapri, Hikaru Hitachin from Oran High School Host Club. He's in Kuroko's Basketball. He's in Fairy Tale. He's in like a ton of like, he's one of like the big name ones. So I was like, oh my god. And then some of the other ones, like Yoasobi, is like really popular nowadays. And so I just thought it was like really cool that they have like actual like J-pop but sung in Simlish, and the fact that like they got all of the original singers to re-record in Simlish. I thought that was really, really cool. I just wanted to point that out, especially because I'm going to be playing a lot of S-pop. I'm really hoping I don't get copyrighted for it, just because like if it does sound close enough to the song, which it does, like you can't tell that it's like not real, but I'm like hoping it won't like copyright me for it, because it is like from the game. But I thought that was really, really cool. So that's actually part of why I got this, was I just really, really like the S-pop. So we can kind of like, this is so cool. It's like a little like Sim Alexa. But it's like, I just love it so much. I, like, for those who like actually watch my channel a lot, like you guys know, I love J-pop. So like, when I heard this, I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. So it is, I should probably be checking our needs. Okay, so we're pretty good right now. So I am going to stop playing music. We're gonna go out on the town. It's a Friday night, 9 o'clock. Let's go somewhere. There we go. We're going to travel by ourselves. Yesterday when I was playing, it ended up being Christmas, so we met Father Winter. And then we met the Itos. We met Megumi and Naoki. Let's go to the bar. That seems like a hop-in place. Oh, while I'm on the screen, I love this world. So this world is called Mount Komorebi, and it's split into 3 different parts. There is Yukimatsu, which is kind of like the snowy area. You can go skiing, snowboarding, you can climb the mountain, and there's like a little onsen. Then there's Senbamachi, and it's kind of the more traditional part of town, like more traditional older style Japan, and there's like a little shrine that you can go visit, and then Wakaba, which is where we are living. And so this is the more like modern area where it's kind of like a mix of traditional and modern. And I'm just in love with how pretty everything looks. But this pack is also really interesting in that the developers actually collabed with popular sim YouTubers. And so popular sim YouTubers actually created most of like the houses and lots on this like expansion pack, which is like the first time that's ever happened. And so it's just like really, really cool. And my favorite sim YouTuber, Deligracy, actually made the onsen, the Hanamigawa Koen, which is a park. And she made this little 242 Wakabamori like rental, like vacation house. And so that's like really, really cool that like EA actually did that and like worked together with like popular sim YouTubers to do that. So I thought that was like super, super cool. But yeah, let's go to the Izakaya Ippai. Try to like meet some people, make some friends. It's kind of late, so I don't really want to go like snowboarding or anything. Okay, and here we are. So let's go inside. Whoops, button. Let's order a drink. I'm really sad that they don't have like a drink that's like this pack only. Like I think it would have been really cool if they added like sake or something. I love like the speaker right here. It just plays S-pop. This is where I went like yesterday and like heard like the S-pop. I was like, that's so cool. So it's just really nice. But like this place is like so pretty. Like it's very like, it's like a really good mix of kind of like modern and like snowboard-esque mixed with like kind of more traditional Japan, which I really, really love. It does look a lot different from like the izakayas I've been to, but the only one that I went to was like, we were in like the party room because we would go with like 12 to like 14 people. Actually, I'm glad we came here because right here is actually another sim I created specifically for this pack for Lisa to meet. So this is Kaito Kusanagi. I kind of created him to kind of play around with like the guys stuff. as well as, like, he has a sister, named, I think, Hanamiya? No. I forgot what I named her, honestly. I made her last night at like 1 in the morning, so. But I am gonna have them introduce themselves. Oh, I wonder if she'll actually get up and do the respectful introduction. So they added a new introduction that I believe if you have the polite trait, you only do. But you see, like, she kind of like bowed a little bit and he bowed back. I love that so much. I think that's like the coolest thing, that like they had like the actual like bow and stuff. I think that's really cool. So let's kind of get to know him a little bit. I wasn't expecting to meet him like first thing, but you know, we're in it. So, oh, they already gained sentiments. So they found out that he was adventurous, which he is. So sentiments are something new, but they're available for base game. But essentially, you will get like this little orange box thing around, and it will show you sentiments. So sentiments will essentially show you what your sim feels about another sim and what that sim feels about your sim, which I think is like really, really cool. It kind of adds dimensions, especially when you're playing with like lots of like NPCs. And so that's kind of cool. So we have a close sentiment with him. We're closer from happy memories. We feel close to Kaito from good times and happy memories. We just met, so I don't really know what memories we have with each other, but you know, if that's what it is, that's what it is. But this is Kaito's like normal, regular outfit. I really wasn't expecting us to like meet him this early. I was actually kind of hoping we'd meet his sister first, and that would be our in with him, but he's already here, so we might as well go for it. Wow, okay, that bartender is like struggling. Let me make sure our needs are fine. Did he come here with his sister? Is that his sister? I think that's his sister. So I'm gonna run upstairs. Yeah. Okay, here's her name. Okay, so this is Himamari. Or Himari. What's her name? Himari. Okay, so this is Himari. I forgot what I named her. I made her name at like 1 in the morning. Do I know these guys? I don't know these people. So now we're meeting his sister. So this is his sister, who's technically, storyline purposes, supposed to be older, but I definitely made her last. I love the S-pop so much. I'm like so into it. I do wish they had picked like slightly more like well-known ones, but I kind of like understand why they did not do that. Did Kaito leave? Yeah, Kaito probably left. We decided to talk to his sister and he was like, I'm out. He kind of has a love-hate relationship with his sister, because she's very like polite and like proper, and he's very like hot-headed and like not. When I was like setting up their house yesterday, he got yelled at because he wasn't wearing his like, he was wearing shoes in the house, and she like yelled at him, and I was just like, wait, what? I didn't know she would do that, but I thought it was like hilarious, except they both got very mad about it in the end. There's so many like new NPCs that I'm kind of like, who is everyone? I'm really digging the S-pop. It's kind of like almost a best of both worlds for me, because normally when I play The Sims, I like have the game volume on, but I always listen to like K-pop or J-pop like in the background. So this is kind of like just making my life easier. I don't have to like set up YouTube or something while I play. But yeah, so this is a very eventful day. Let's get to know her a little bit. Did we get another drink? Dude, we're probably getting drunk. Oh, is she leaving? Okay, if she's leaving, then there's not really much point for us to stay. So, let's go home. Let's travel and like, nope, we don't want to bring anybody with us. Let's just go home. Okay, we are back home. Let's use the bathroom. I was just about to make a comment being like, she doesn't seem like she has like free will anymore. But then she like went to do something and I was like, okay, there we go, there we go. I think I'm going to end this episode, maybe not here with her on the toilet, but I think I'm going to end this episode. Let's end it with her like sitting. Yeah, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the series so far. If there's something you want to see happen, let me know. This one was kind of more like the introduction, so we didn't get like super into it. But in the next few parts, like I'm going to go and like show like more of like Mount Komorebi, and I might, let me know down in the comments below if you kind of want to see me play from like Kaito and like Himari's like points of views, or if you want it just to be from Lisa's the entire time. So let me know what you guys think of it down below. But I hope you guys just really enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I release more Sims videos or just other fun videos on my channel. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye.